live video game stream in a while, but here we go. So, just out of sheer boredom, I think I've really just jumped back into Elite Dangerous, and if you don't know what that is, it's a space simulation game where, you're flying around a realistic universe. Let me just make sure my volume's up here. There you go. All right, good. So, and it's a giant galaxy, and it's accurate, and I've bashed this before for being incredibly boring, and it still is incredibly boring. Here I am. There's the galaxy, and there we go. All right. So anyway, so I've just been kind of bored jumping back into this for a little bit. To be honest with you, I spent the day just trying to go to the Sol system, and if you're not familiar what that is in Elite Dangerous, this is where Earth is, and it's a special system. You have to get up to a certain rank in the game, and once you get there, you have to get a permit to go fly in there. So I spent today grinding up the rank here. As you can see, I am... Is this it? I don't know where anything is. Yeah, Federation rank. Down there. Allied, Rear Admiral. That gives me the proper permits. There's the Sol system permit right there. So I can now fly to Sol. So I spent the day grinding up the rank. Like I said, now I'm ready to jump into it. I just wanted to put this on a little video. So hope you enjoy it. This is on PlayStation 4, and just to protect myself, I am playing in solo mode. So just to get myself out of here. But here we go. So let's go to navigation. I'm gonna go to Sol, lock that bad boy in. Now I haven't been here before, so what I thought I'd do is I fly in the system, and then just kind of see what's going on. And then once we get in there, just do a flyby of Earth, maybe Venus and Mars. Let's see if I can do a flyby of all the planets, and just give you a little bit of a show. So please enjoy. See how long it'll take. Hopefully not too long. Let's just get out of here. Anyway, there's Sol. So I don't play this game very much with the headsets on, and it does sound really good in the headset. There's such a good... I will say, for everything I find wrong with this game, I really do enjoy the ambience and the actual visual aspect of it. So, hey Sultan, how are you, mate? Hope you're well. Thanks for tuning in. Little Elite Dangerous flying to planet Earth.
4, 3, 2,
Little tasty adult beverage. Oh, all right. So this is Sol. Let's go to Earth. There's our sun. Isn't she gorgeous? And let's see if I can do this. There you go. I don't play around with the camera very much, so... There's our beautiful sun. Oh, it's bright. Look at me. Oh, there's my tiny little ship. Very nice. I don't play with the camera very much, so it's a bit off, but... Alright, let's go find, what do they have? Is there a navigation beacon here? Yeah, let's go to, navigation beacon.
fuel scooping.
Alright. Yeah, thanks, Salt. Yeah, I haven't done very much streaming. I've been very busy at work, and you know, even with COVID and lockdowns, I was still working quite hard, and I've been back at school. I'm just trying to do some other things, but I do appreciate you checking in. So we'll take a look. So the navigation beacon here is going to give me all the information on the system. So sort of like a library of the system that way. But then I'll start flying to the planets, try and do some nice little shots. What are these people doing? Right. Thank you. Alright, where should we go first? Let's go to Mercury, how about that?
Frameshift drive charging.
It does sound quite good, I will say that. Oh no! It's overheating. Yeah, so that's a good comparison, Sultan. You know, I would say that this is probably the DayZ of space flight games, of space games like that. The company has been promoting this game for close to 35 years now, and Mercury, and Eve is a good one. No Man's Sky was sort of a offshoot of this game in the sense that it's very similar setup, but it's a bit more of the storyline and aliens and lore. Star Citizen is probably never going to be released, to be honest with you. But Star Citizen wanted to take this game to that next level of having bigger ships, walking around every planet you can land on, building things. So, but so far this has been, you know, I've got previous videos on this if you want to check them out. But quite frankly, this game is a mile wide and an inch deep. You really are just in a ship. There's no mission. You know, you've got missions to make money and gain reputation, but there's no sense. You never have a sense of being part of a larger thing. You know. All right, we're approaching Mercury. I'm just trying to put myself in orbit. There I am. I'm in orbit. So, you know, it is, but the beauty of this game, and I will say this game is a beautiful game. The beauty of this game is truly that the planetary detail, the scale of it is phenomenal, and there's my little ship. There's the planet Mercury, and so, you know, that's what this game is good for. But if you're looking to try to find missions, everything does take a very long time. It took me probably 6 hours today to grind the Federation rank enough to even get this system permit. So that's kind of the scale of things. So let's pick the new. Let's go to Venus. Is that next? There you go. So. But you know, the people that play this game and really put the effort into it, they really do love it. I do like the community. I know I've bashed this game a lot, and it is well deserved. No one will disagree with any of my problems with this game. Is that once you jump in, there's no you just don't get a sense you're part of a larger thing. It's just you and a ship, you know, fuffing around. You know. Let's see if I can change my. There's me in my little ship, you know, just kind of hanging out. There I am. See, it's sort of a resemblance, right? Except he's not wearing a headset. There I am. goes Mercury. If I turn around. Can you land on planets? Yes, you can. Hang on, let's get out of this. Now, I don't know if you can land on any planets in this system, but I'll show you the map here, okay? Come on. Come on. Alright, so... Oh, I can. Oh, you can let... Okay, so... Here's Mercury. Back off, back off, back off. There you go. So you see it's got this little blue ring around it. That means it's a planet you can land on. And then these little pillars here mean that there's a settlement or a space station on there. If it doesn't have it, like Earth and Mars, then no, you can land on, oh look, planets of Jupiter, planets of Saturn, Neptune, Uranus. And then you've got, these are all, what are these? Okay, I guess these are exoplanets outside our solar system you can go to. Never knew that was there. Didn't know they existed in the real world. Then you get information on them. So if you're mining, for instance, for items, you would look on the left there, and it will tell you what you're mining. So, all right, let's go take a look at this bad boy. I don't know how to get rid of all that stuff off, but now you can actually toggle by turning the controller. Okay, Venus is kind of boring. So you can't, yeah, you can't land on Earth-like planets yet. Again, and that's sort of the, downside of this game. Is like when they first created this game, they didn't want anyone to get out of the spaceships. You would fly around. You didn't have planetary landings. You just flew around doing this basically. Looking at planets, I'm trying to align with the station. So, but then they added planets a few years ago. They just added something this week where you could actually get out and walk around a space station or something. And quite frankly, it's been a bit of a failure. You know. So there's a lot going on with this game to do, but it's really just, you know, it's, okay, today I'm going to fight pirates, tomorrow I'm going to do some cargo runs, things like that, so, you know, so let's go see Earth. Mother Gaia, Earth-like world, down at the bottom left, very cool. We would be so lucky if that's how things ended up. So, No Man's Sky, you can land on just about every planet, and that was the nice thing about that game. But this one's not so much. So, let's go take a look at Earth. Come on, fly faster. There you go. Come on. The nice, again, one of the nice things about this game that I have always appreciated is there's real physics, there's gravity, there's, you know, you do have to fly to the sun or the star of each and then fly around, so there's a certain amount of physics at work. Oh, okay, so I'm playing in solo mode here. So there's really two types of mode, right? You're playing an open play where It's you and all the other players playing on PlayStation, for instance, or PC or whatever you're playing this on. I'm playing in solo mode, so it's the same universe. My actions have the same consequences as if the solo mode, but there's no human players with me. So it's real. All those dots were NPCs, and most of the time they're hostile. But you know, if you noticed that when I was back at the navigation beacon, there was some ones flying around, and there's ways to scan them and see if they're wanted. There's a whole bounty system going on in this game to make money, because this game, the only thing in this game, it's about making money. That's it. It's really just, am I making money, and how fast can I make it? And that, if you search YouTube for this game, that's half the videos out there. So very you know, again, very shallow. So let's be approaching Earth. So yeah, so those bright dots right there are other ships in hyperspace, or whatever they call this. So, where you at, Earth? There is Earth. There's my house. Give it a wave wherever you are. I'm sure there's a way to remove all these lines, but I just haven't looked into it, to be honest with you. Oh, are we flying over? Where is that? Is that Australia? Is that South America? Yeah, South America. So there's Brazil. There's my ship. Very cool. Ohio's where it's at? Yeah, I'm sure. Anyway, so there's Earth. I guess everything turned out okay. Oh, what's going on here? There's an NPC flying around. Shot of my ship. Flying over the Pacific. That might be Hawaii. Is that Hawaii right there? How far does the camera go out? Anyway, so that's Earth. Very cool. Yeah, apparently that's the claim, that it's a one-to-one depiction of the galaxy. Oh, space station Abraham Lincoln. Okay, so let's land on a space station. So, planet, you know, the trading and the all the missions, they come from space stations, basically. So we'll go land at this space station real quick. We'll see what's going on there. So that's sort of the gist of it. But yeah, it's supposed to be a one-to-one. Oh, wrong one. It's supposed to be a one-to-one depiction of the entire galaxy. So obviously, these are all the stars that are around us. Obviously, you got ones you've heard of: Procyon, Sirius. Most of them just have numbers, but they are based on exact star positions. So And then obviously as you go out, you can go to around to the far side of the galaxy, which I don't know. I'm sure people are going out there. You know. And then you have options to filter based on star size. Oh no, what happened? Oh, I overshot it. Okay, that shouldn't have happened, but okay. So you are able to, yeah. So every star you can fly to, and you know the planets, the landing locations, the stars. I mean the space stations. Okay, so I'm gonna fly to a space station here. I'll kind of give you an idea. So here's the space station. This is Abraham Lincoln. Looks pretty, you know, pretty standard sci-fi stuff. You know, you got your gravitational ring there that's habitated. And so what I'm going to do is that in order to land, you have to ask permission. So you have to get within 7.5 kilometers on the right side.
Okay, Commander.
Now the purists in this game are going to say that, you know, you should land the ship yourself with no computer help. I'm lazy. I like having this. So what I've got several things on the ship that allow me to basically act as an shot right there. Allow me to act as an autopilot. So I have an auto dock computer that lets me land on the space stations. And you'll see when you fly in, there's a very small letterbox to fly into. I'm just too lazy to do that. So I'll give you a quick rundown of what a space station does too. So each space station has basically factions and governments and, you know, little interested parties. And there's also each space station is based on, each space station has sort of a theme, right? Like this could be an industrial space station or a manufacturing space station or agriculture or high tech or extraction or something. So depending on what you're trying to do, it depends on the space station you're going to. So that being said, the only way to play this game is to use online resources, and there's several out there. Like I said, the community is very passionate, but if you're trying to find a particular thing, so I've landed, so I can obviously launch again right there, but I'm going to go to Starport Services, kind of give you a rundown of what happens here. So, you know, you get missions, you get contracts, so we'll start over here. Obviously, so Commodities Market. This is a service space station. So basically, the only thing you can buy here is hydrogen and bio-waste. Don't need that. But this is also what they're buying from you. So trade is something you can do. You can buy a freighter, load it up, come over here, sell stuff, and make profit. Mission board. This is going to be the factions. Come on. So we'll go to Mother Gaia. You know, a lot of delivery, and then you get. You can't really see it because I'm in the way, but you get your reputation builds up. So yeah, mission board. We just did that. Whoops. Sorry, fat fingers. You got a passenger lounge. If you want, you can do passenger missions. These can pay very well. Again, it's really all about making money. That's it. There's really no other, you know, contacts. These will have different things like authority. You know, if you kill pirates, for instance, you can claim bounties here. If you you're speeding in the space station, you got to fine again, so you pay it here. Some places have a black market. If you can recover goods from spaceships, and you can sell it. What else is going on here? This is a good one. Universal Cartographics. You can sell data on other systems. Like you go in, you scan them. So I have all this information from different stations. There's 1,000,006. So I'm just gonna sell that. Why not?
Incoming message.
Yeah. There are yes. So there is PvP in this game, and the thing about the PvP is people have been playing this game for a very long time. The ways you can tweak your spaceship to make it better, faster, stronger, is so much out there, and these guys have it all dialed in that PvP is extremely hard. I have never done it. I don't play this game enough to really jump in and do it. Any combat I do tends to be around PvE. So I want to fight NPCs, I want to get bounties off NPCs, but I don't even do it that much because I don't have a lot of money, and I really don't have access to the best ships. So, so let's get out of here. So that's a brief rundown. Plus you can fix your ship, buy stuff, upgrades, things like that. So there's several ways to upgrade your ship. You're sort of limited to the size of the ship you have. I'm flying a medium ship right now, and so I have very limited I have limited space on the ship to upgrade, so you can't have a very small ship and put massive things on it. There's penalties, there's engineering, there's a lot of math involved, and it's just not a matter of getting a module and upgrading it through RPG. So again, that's the beautiful thing of this game. Unfortunately, there's just not a lot to do with it. That's the problem. All right, let's go to Mars. Mars. Oh, should we go to the moon? Let's go to the moon.
Scan detected.
Don't scan me. The stations usually have policemen around, like this guy probably. Yeah, federal agent. So I'll crash into him. So there's a little shot of Earth again. What's up, Africa? Moon.
Scan detected.
Don't scan me. So, what was I getting at? So that's unfortunately is the downside of this game, is that you spend all this time, and it really is time. I mean, if you really want to dial in things, it takes dozens of hours. Like it took me, today 6 to 7 hours to achieve the highest level rank for the Federation, so I can come to this system. So again, I will always tell people that if you have nothing to do and you have hours and hours and hours to put into this kind of simulation game, play it. If you just want to jump on, this isn't the game where you can just jump on and play it for a little bit if you have 30 minutes or an hour to kill. You can do that once you get to that high level, but unfortunately getting to that high level takes hundreds of hours. It's extremely time consuming. I mean, I don't know how long I've been broadcasting, but it's probably a good 30-45 minutes already, and I'm only just now getting to the moon. So anyway, so there's the moon. Let's go to Mars. Yes, yeah, you get it. I mean, I'm not one of those guys that I'll do my shift at work, I come home, and I'll play video games for 5 or 6 hours. You know, when I get home from work, I want to hang out with my wife, I want to sit on my couch, drink a beer, watch some TV, you know, rest my head, you know. So, again, the people that put time into this game, God bless them, because they really have kept this game going for this at least 5-6 years now on PC and 3 years on PlayStation. But to be honest with you, you know, you talk to these people, and you know, again, they just want to play the game, and that's it. If that's their happiness, so be it. It's not really mine. I maybe three or 4 days a month I might play this game. I really haven't explored everything because, quite frankly, sitting in front of the computer like this, staring at a screen like this is still going to be very boring to me. You know, it really is. I just woke up, or I came home last night, and I was just like, yeah, let's just get this Federate. I watched a YouTube video on the game. I'm like, I want to go do that. Let's go get that done. So I had the morning off. I went ahead and did it. Yeah, actually, little side story. If you ever look up, in the beginning when EVE Online first came out, the largest heist they ever had, which was the Guiding Hand Social Club. I played WoW with that guy. He was on World of Warcraft in my guild, and he played that game 12 hours a day. Plus, he played EVE Online 12 hours a day, and he was also able to engineer the largest heist in that game up to that point. I mean, there was articles written about it. It took him a year to do it. Yeah, very cool. Very cool, that guy. There you go. Oh, we're coming up on Mars. Yeah, if you ever look it up, if you Google Guiding Hand Social Club, I think it was Guiding Hand. That guy, we all played WoW with him, and yeah, he was a very cool guy. Does Mars have water? What is this crap? Okay. Oh, hang on, I can do something here. I'm gonna show you something as well. So you have some exploration tools here. This is called a surface scanner, and what you do is you basically fire a probe off, and it kind of scans the surface for you, and this is actually a way to make extra money. So let's see, I put some on the back side. Let's see how well I do. Oh, it's already been mapped. Alright, forget it. Alright, well that's Mars. It's kind of boring. There she is. Is that Olympus Mons? Yeah, that is, isn't it? That's cool. That's exact. Very nice. Alright, what's next? Is it... Jupiter. Let's go to Jupiter. I just kind of, you know, I will always appreciate the scope and the scale of this game. Like, it is beautifully made. It truly is. It is a work of art. I just wish I would play it and feel like I was part of something bigger, you know, like a bigger thing. It's just me and my little spaceship, really. Now, I am part of a squadron, and there is a Discord channel. I chat with them, and they help me out if I have a question. But it's not like it means very much. It's really just a group of people together doing stuff. So You know, at some point it really just becomes sightseeing. Now I bought bigger ships. I've spent a lot of money on buying bigger ships. Quite frankly, the ship I'm in is probably the best for just what I'm doing, which is sightseeing. It really is the best ship in the game. So everything else is really going to be, if I want to combat, this is the best combat ship. If I want to haul freight, this is the best hauling freight one. You know, if I want to be a quick little fighter, this is the best one for that. So, you know, at the end of the day, you just ended up sightseeing. So just go back to the ship you like playing with. All right, let's go, Jupiter. Can I turn off? Hang on a second, maybe I can do this. Controls. No, maybe it's graphics. There's a way to do it. Thought there was a way to orbit lines on, off. Okay, there you go. All right, let's see if that works. I don't get to play with the camera very much, so. Now, people say, and I hope this is true, but the stars in the sky are also accurate to their position in the sky based on whatever planet you're on. And again, I think that's extremely cool. Like, I think that's like I should see Orion. You know, Orion's always, oh, there's some nebulas. I don't know. I wouldn't even know where Orion would be in the sky, but you know, you should be able to see the Big Dipper and Cassiopeia, Seven Sisters. Obviously, that's the Milky Way. I don't know where my ship is. I've lost it. Oh, there we are. I'm presuming that bright dot's the planet, but who knows? Oh, yeah, thanks, man. Yeah, God, Division, that seemed like so long ago. I just went back and went through my old videos of those times to watch a few. I don't play Division, obviously. I never even bought Division 2. I had such a bad vibe about that game to be... Oh, no. Why am I stopped? Oh, no. I had such a bad vibe about that game to begin with that I never even bought it. And then as I watched people play, I actually just watched a guy on YouTube like a week ago was streaming it live, and I'm just like, people are still playing this game. And I was chatting with him on his stream, and he was just like, yeah, this game is so much better than it was on release. And I'm just like, it's still not good. I mean, as much as I loved the game, the Division was just a bit of a letdown. So yeah, it's a shame, really. I really did like that game. So, but I appreciate you checking in, man. It's good. All right, let's go. We'll see Jupiter. Yeah, again, it's like, you know, you can't. Well, you can, because we allow them to get away with it, but you shouldn't create a multiplayer game in this day and age without a long-term plan to make it a long-term viable game. You know, Call of Duty, we know is going to be, everyone plays team deathmatch and you know, domination, all the different maps, and then you go to play the new map, and then you're fine. Oh, this Jeep, look at that. How cool does that look? So, you know, you know, unless you're willing to put the actual time and effort into creating a game and making a long-term monster, yeah, then, you know, you probably shouldn't make a massive multiplayer online game. You really shouldn't. And that's what happened with The Division. You know, again, as far as a concept of a game, probably my favorite concept for a game that I've ever seen in 40 years of playing video games. But completely messed up and completely screwed up. So, hello, Shikas Rune. Sorry if I don't say that right. Just playing a little Elite Dangerous. I got my soul permit. Wish I could turn those lines off. That'd be awesome. Look how accurate that looks. Look how unbelievably cool Jupiter looks right there. Well done. Where's the big red dot? Southern Hemisphere, I know that. So, is that it right there? That might be it right there. Oh, that's very cool. That's awesome. Yeah, I just I was watching some videos and I was just like, let's get my Federation rank up, and let's go explore a little bit. So, all right, what's next? What's after? That's Saturn, right? Let's go to Saturn. Ganymede, okay. Yeah, Callisto, okay. Earth. Let's go to Saturn. Yeah, I just woke up today and I spent the morning grinding out my Federation rank, because I was actually trying to get the Federal Corvette as a fighting ship, because everyone says that's the best one out there. So, and then obviously I completely forgot that you need Federation rank for the Soul permit, and I got it, and took a break, did some things around the house, and then it was, let's jump on for a little bit tonight, and let's post a video. Sorry about the background, by the way. My PlayStation camera doesn't want to work properly and work on the chroma key, so instead of looking at my home gym equipment behind me, let's just keep an eye. Let's just make it a green screen and go from there. But I appreciate people being here. Good evening. Hi from Las Vegas, which is where I am. So I think I'm going to do Saturn, and then I'm not really too concerned about Neptune and Uranus. He. Maybe I'll go check out this planet. Okay, so this is what I'll do. Since you had a question about landing on planets, we'll go check out Saturn, and then what we'll do is we'll land on one of the planets here. Okay? And I'll show you how to land. And if I can get it right, I'll be very impressed. Then I'll just kind of show you what you do once you land, okay? deal, so stick around for 1500 light seconds. Did I ever try Star Citizen? No. No. I have a friend who actually did pump some money into it. Quite a bit, actually. But to be brutally honest, I have zero. I might crash into the planet here, lads. Hang on. Yeah. Kind of made myself go a bit too fast there. Anyway, that looks amazing. I won't lie, it does look good. But to be fair, I don't think that game's ever going to be released, and I think it's just going to be a huge letdown. And I hate even saying that because I know people have been waiting for it. So we're going to fly around Saturn. Look at that. How cool does that look? That's awesome. Alright, let's go land on a planet. Go back to the system map. We'll find one that's close. Oh, shoot. Where are we here? Wait a minute, what the hell? Oh, that's far away. Can we land on the moon? No. Actually, we'll do this. We're gonna land here because I want to show you a planet that actually has stations on it. Europa! All these planets are yours except Europa. Attempt no landing here. Give a prize for whoever can tell me where that's from. Wait a minute. Alright, we'll get there kind of quickly. Yeah, so that's to be... I was on Mercury. Oh, there you go. Yeah. Well, Sultan had a question about landing on planets, so we will we'll go take a look. Yeah, so I've been on what streamed about an hour probably, and that's, I mean, that's exactly what this game is. It's a giant time sink. You know, you're putting hours and hours and hours of work for essentially really just making money. I mean, that's the overriding. Yeah. Yes, landing on planets, definitely make it slow and careful. Yes. Well, the way I see it, if you're playing a space game, you know, it's not just this flying around. You know, let's land on some planets. Let's do some exploration. You know. Oh yeah. Well, as people would tell me when I first started playing this game, it's called the learning curve, right? Learning curve. Which really just means that you suck and you need to be better at whatever you're doing. Oh, there's a planet right there. What's that? Oh, what is that? Oh, that's Jupiter. Oh, that's awesome. Coming up on... Europa. Alright, let's see if I can nail this landing first time, okay? So you want to slow all the way down. Yeah. I just don't know if their servers can handle that, because that really is a massive amount of players going across platform. Alright, here we go. Good. So we'll go into orbital cruise.
Orbital flight engaged.
So you do have to buy the what is it called? The expansion pack to be able to land on planets or horizons. And look at this. And then you do have to buy the planetary landing module as well. So this is supposed to be in the year 3300. Why in the year 3300 it's not just a piece of computer programming, you need an actual thing to plug in? I don't know. But alright, I should go to glide. Very good. God, the sound in the headset is so good. I don't know if I would be able to find the landing spot here. Look at this terrain. I love this ship too, because you can look all the way down. Alright, let's take a look. I'm 4 kilometers above the ground. Also going full throttle. So what I'll do is, I actually, on this ship, I do have a vehicle, the Scarab. Honestly, Sultan, it is a 100% beautiful game. It is extremely well made. The only issue is there's just nothing to do, and that's usually where people get bored. I'm gonna try and land right here. Shit. Yeah. It's oh no. No, I crashed! No! Oh, you idiot. What an idiot. Oh no. Alright. Stop. Landing gear. Let's see if it'll let me land over here.
Landing gear deployed.
Very nice. Beep, beep, beep. That's funny. You saw me crash into a planet, guys, because I wasn't paying attention. Alright, alignment okay. Drop down. Yay, I did it, look at that. Alright, so... let's go launch my little buggy and we'll drive around Europa. Hopefully no plant-like creatures will come and attack me. Again, if you know that reference, good on you. Here I am. So this thing is like a little dune buggy, and it has low gravity warning. Ah. So the purpose of this is to drive around and mine stuff, and on the bottom there something will pop up, but I don't think you can mine it. Alright, here we go. So planets are different gravity, and obviously, you know, when you have low gravity, the thing just, there you go, just kind of zips around as my ship. Now, I'm going to presume that if I played this in open play, there'd be hundreds of people driving around like this. Now, there's no third person, unfortunately. But I do have a gun. That's my little gun. Yeah. So this is a low-gravity planet, so... I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll just show you. This is fun. I don't really care if I damage this thing, but I'm gonna go to the top of this and fly off the top. Bloody rocks! Get out of my way. Drive like here on all planets. Well, most of the planets I've landed on tend to be low gravity. Yeah, it's really silly. It really is. I mean, I'm really just holding down the throttle full blast. I can feather it a bit and drive a little bit better, like an adult, but I really don't want to because I'm showing it for you guys. So I'm at the top of this thing. I'm just going to go full speed right there, okay? And I'm just going to go fly. I wish I can't go third. Flying, flying, flying. Ah! Now I can hear a crumpling of the ice under my tires. That's how good the sound is on this game. So yeah, so this is kind of it. I'm kind of giving you a quick show of the game. Shoot some things. I don't know if you can hear that on the stream. Oh no. But there is definitely a crinkling under the tires as I drive on this ice. Oh, oh no. Come on. There you go. 75% on my... Okay, let's go back to the ship. Yeah, I mean, there's been rumors that the developers had these large ideas to expand the game. And if you ever go to a Reddit on this for this game, you know, if 5 years ago, if you had said, hey, I think I should be able to drive around on planets in a little vehicle, people have been like, no, that's not what this game is supposed to be, like the purists. And so I think the developers just got frightened off of developing this game because people really don't want change. I mean, hardcore communities for every game never want any kind of change. And I think that's kind of what's happened with this game. But and I think Star Citizen, with what that game had overpromised. Oh, there you go. With what that game had overpromised, really, I think it scared away the developers here from really bringing out the potential. But they're trying to do it now. Oh yeah, I know I can do that. It doesn't seem to want to work with me though, so. Alright, let's launch. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this.
Landing gear retracted. Cargo scoop retracted.
Boost. get out of here. Enough of this. Oh no, you're okay. Listen, never apologize for anything, guys. Okay? You never have to apologize for anything. Okay? You know, I'm glad you're here. I really appreciate you hanging out. I know I don't do this very often, so let's get out of here. All right. I want to go back to my home system now, so I'm just gonna head that way. So I've got it bookmarked. Is it this one? Yeah, it is. Oh, it's only 55 light years. That's so cool. All right, let's go do a hyperspace. Wait a second, because it's behind the planet.
Orbital flight engaged.
No.
Frameshift drive charging. Frameshift drive charging.
That does look very cool, doesn't it? No, get out of the way. Messages. Nice.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm actually, one of the reasons why I wanted to build up my Federation rank is I wanted the Imperial Corvette, because I really just want to destroy pirates. So that was today's goal. Alright, look at that. Nito in 2 jumps. I'm 2 jumps from Seoul. That's
Fuel
awesome.
skipping.
The station I was at was way too far away.
Fuel scooping complete.
Ah.
Frameshift drive charging.
Good. Go hunt that guy. Trust me. So awesome, guys. Well done. Let's go see what happens next.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Go back to my home station. Go do a couple of housekeeping things.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
Oh no. Well, 2 hours. Okay. Yeah, it goes by just like that, you know. 2 hours into the game. Just 2 hours right there. Just to fly around one star system and take a look. Oh no. Shit. Oh, there you go. Yeah, I see. That's kind of it, right? You end up just doing sightseeing at that point, right? You engineer your ship. You get all the cool stuff. I'm gonna overshoot this. Come on, game. Hands off. Hands off. Hands off. Oh, thank God. Come on. Fly through the station. Alright. Alright, everyone. Thank you so very much for being here. I do appreciate it. I will, just, maybe if I do anything else interesting, I'll post it too. Gonna be a little busy with some real life stuff soon. But, eventually I'll be brave enough to put my GoPro and shoot some airsoft footage for you. Anyway, I'm gonna sign off here. Thank you so very much for everyone hanging out and chatting, and I will see you out there. Take care, everyone.